It's the horses, girl.
Reference at Transport Street. Can you change the address back to St. A's Fremont Tower, room 4011?
I copy.
Right now in America This Morning, funding and equipment on the way to Baltimore. The first steps to remove the wreckage of the Francis Scott Key Bridge as we get a new view from on board the cargo ship that hit the bridge, bringing it down.
Plus, why the wife of a construction worker who survived the bridge collapse plunging into the water says it's a miracle her husband escaped.
Record haul of 3 president fundraiser for the Democrats, costing up to $500,000 a ticket. The performances inside and the protests outside.
He was a billionaire at age 30. Now he's headed to prison. The former president orchestrated one of the largest financial frauds in history. How much time
Choose your ride, actually, really spent on choose your ride, XWY.
Historic solar eclipse just days away. The travel costs out of this world. How much people are paying for flights and hotel rooms to behold the celestial sight.
A full fight on Capitol Hill. The new battle over reclassifying the potato.
Beyonce making history. Reaction to her new album dropping overnight.
And the Super Bowl champion lost the Super Bowl ring while doing errands. How he hopes to get it back.
From ABC News in New York, this is America This Morning.
Good Friday morning, everyone. I'm Andrew Dimber.
Good morning to Rhiannon Alley. We want to begin with the bridge collapse in Baltimore.
We have new video from inside the cargo ship that hit the bridge. Experts say it could take 1 month just to clear the wreckage of this disaster from the water.
We're also learning more about the 6 victims of the bridge collapse and the 2 survivors. The wife of a construction worker who survived says her husband doesn't even know how to swim, but somehow escaped. ABC's Perry Russum is in Baltimore with the latest. Perry, good morning.
Brianna, good morning to you. Resources are now flowing into Baltimore, including federal funding and large equipment to clear the water. This morning, the largest crane on the East Coast arriving in Baltimore, helping in recovery efforts after Tuesday's deadly bridge collapse.
We've got work to do, but we're moving.
The 1,000-ton crane will help pull these giant pieces of metal from the river. The federal government has now approved $60 million to help with initial costs for moving the debris and reopening the Port of Baltimore.
I want to be clear. This work will not take hours. This work will not take days. This work will not just take weeks. We have a very long road ahead of us. We understand that, and we're prepared.
Investigators have been on board Dolly, surveying the twisted steel encasing the front of the ship. The Coast Guard says they're trying to determine where to cut the bridge. The weight of those beams crashing onto the ship, a major challenge. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze with an up-close look.
From here you can see the piece of the key bridge way down the bow of the ship. We're told that that piece alone weighs between 3,000 and 4,000 tons. The Army Corps of Engineers is going to have to cut it up into 4 parts and lift it off before they can even begin to clear it out.
8 construction workers were on the bridge when it collapsed. Authorities have recovered the bodies of 2 men in a pickup truck underwater. 4 others are presumed dead, trapped under the wreckage. 2 people survived an estimated 185-foot fall into the water. The wife of one of them saying, "My husband doesn't know how to swim. It's a miracle he survived." But her family is still in mourning. She says her brother-in-law was one of the workers killed.
Let us join together in a moment of silence for those who lost their lives.
At the Baltimore Orioles game yesterday, 3 police officers honored for saving lives by shutting down the bridge in the moments before it collapsed, preventing an even larger disaster. And when asked for a timeline on removing the wreck, the governor did not have an answer, saying it's a complicated process. The Department of Homeland Security is using an estimate that shows this entire collapse could cost up to $4 billion. Andrew, back to you. With the latest from Baltimore, Perry, thank you. Pro-Palestinian demonstrators descended.
Oh, yes, another day.
Star-studded fundraiser joined by former President
Justice the girl dog. Taking it easy. We were up late with the with the grandson. I was thinking of the great granddaughter because we were exchanging pictures. But hey, you know how that is. Personal and family. I'm Dazel, Justice the girl dog. Good morning.